What's going on there, YouTube world? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys with another YouTube video. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about the Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act. Now, before we even get started in the video, do me a favor, go down to that thumbs up button, smash it, annihilate it, absolutely demolish that like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm share this video with more individuals. So thank you guys for doing that. And again, think about this: free rent, free mortgage. My ears are listening, and so should yours. First off, it sounds too good to be true. So let's dive into it and see what this is actually saying. This will be backdated from April 1st, 2020, due to the virus affecting thousands and forcing renters and landlords to default on their payments. There's two different sections to this act, and again, I'm gonna be reading off my notes so I give you guys the actual correct information. One of them is for renters, and then the obvious one is others for the lenders. First and foremost, everyone is eligible. Yes, everyone. Everyone is eligible. So you watching this, you're eligible. Me, I'm eligible. It doesn't matter if you're a multi-millionaire or if you make minimum wage. This act does not discriminate against income. This act is basically saying renters don't pay rent and landlords don't have to pay mortgage. This was introduced just shortly after everyone received their first stimulus check, which I hope you all put to great use thus far. But we all know that the stimulus check was based upon income, which is the difference is what we see in this act. So what does this mean for renters? For struggling rent payers, this is music to your ears. Now, this only counts for your primary residence. So for those of you that have multiple different locations, I'm sorry. Okay. Zero rent for 1 year, no fines for non-payment, no unpaid rent is having to be paid back, nor are you liable for repayment. To add a gold star, this will not affect your credit score. Ding! Remember, everyone is eligible. It also doesn't matter if your rent is $20K a month with a bad A sunset view in Malibu, you'll still have zero rent to pay. All right, so what does this mean for landlords? It's pretty similar to the renters in the aspect of no mortgage, no fees, no fines, and no foreclosures. We all know that there's a lot that goes into owning a home, like maintenance, insurance, real estate taxes. That is why they created Section 4. Landlord Relief Fund. This will be a tier-based system on basically who needs it most, how they say who gets what, I have no idea, but it will cover all expenses. The con of this is a 5-year contract you will have to abide by, including all landlords should you accept funds to be on rent freeze. You can't raise rent for 5 years even when the economy has recovered and everything else is rising. Your rent stays exactly the same. You can't evict anyone unless you have a valid reason, and this must be passed by the secretary for you to avoid being able to evict this individual. You cannot rent based on income, including those of Section 8 housing. If your place is vacant, you must use the vacant alert system following and allowing them to place whoever it is need of affordable housing, even if you do not want any current tenants. If you are caught violating any of these terms or renting without any type of discrimination, your first fine is $5,000, your second is going to be $10,000, and your third is $50,000 for you to forfeit your property. To wrap it all together, when you choose to sell, you must notify the secretary and they will have 60 days what they choose to do with the home. Now, what is this going to do with our economy with all of this rent-free and mortgage-free? This is gonna cost a fat check to the United States government. Starting with renters, the government says that there will be 43.9 million rentals units occupied with an average rent of $1,400. Again, no idea where they got that rent payment. We all know it's way more than $1,400. But if you take 43.9 million times that by 1,400, it equals $64 billion per month and $768 billion per year just for rent. On mortgages, there's 64.8 million Americans that own a home. 62% of those have a mortgage of an average $1,100 per month. Do the math, that's $44 billion per month on mortgages and $529 billion per year. The act will cost an average of $1.3 trillion. Some are talking about another stimulus check being offered at $2K a month. Obviously, we're all aware of that. As outrageous as that sounds, the $1.3 trillion act will be super cheap. Rather than giving everybody $2,000 a month, they figure why not just give everybody rent free or mortgage free? That way we don't have to pay them $2,000 a month. Because again, that is about $600 more than the average rent that they were saying. Now, likelihood of this passing is very small in my opinion, guys. There's just too many areas for money to be wasted since, ultimately, there are no requirements and everyone is eligible. So, if you guys haven't already, I want you guys to stay tuned for the next upcoming stimulus check updates. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button because again, like I said, it helps the YouTube algorithm. Again, I was reading off my notes for those of you that are watching being like, man, why are you reading off your notes? Just simply because I wanted to give you guys the most accurate knowledge and really, truly the most up-to-date knowledge that I actually have for those of you that are watching this video still. So again, if you guys want some updates and you guys want to stay tuned, make sure and go smash that subscribe button. We certainly appreciate it. We want to welcome you to the team. We want to welcome you to the family. So again, usually this channel is based on, passive income, business and ATMs and all sorts of other good stuff, make money from home type stuff. And so, definitely stay tuned for a future video. We will give you guys an updated stimulus video probably tomorrow. So we'll say Austin Lewis here. See you guys in tomorrow's video.